Good morning. This is part of our daily chores out here on the homestead. We live completely off grid, just car batteries and whatnot. And I'll kind of give you a show of what we got here. So there's my well, and I got a 24 volt DC well pump from Amazon down the hole. Comes up 1/2 inch poly pipe or PEX. My little water reservoir here. Still gets a little sediment every now and then, but it's all pretty heavy and just drops right to the bottom. Water comes out clear. Anyway, this line right here is my bypass that goes around the wood stove and heats the water tank when it's below freezing. Anyway, inside of here there's two 46-gallon pressure tanks. I'll hook to a water spigot here. We fill the trailer and everything with. I think you can kind of see it in there. Right now I got them just drained out. Just been cold, so I didn't feel like running the stove all night. But anyway, got that tucked up in there. And as you can see, this is my battery out here that makes 24 volt, and it's running right now. So just got my wires hooked up here. So I got a 24 volt circuit going to the pump. I think it's like a 200 watt pump, so it doesn't take a whole lot. Just needs 24 volt, and this produces the 12 volt for the house in the battery bank. And so this runs in conjunction with the two solar panels right there. That's 600 watt. The batteries get down to 10.9 so the inverter starts yelling. So come out here and fire this up, and we can run it under full load. Both inverters going like a washing machine, and the Xbox and the TV and all that stuff run the whole house off of this and still charge. The 70 amp Dodge alternator off of that old van we found out here, and put it on a salvaged little pressure washer motor and frame deal, and back feeds through the house. Mind the mess here, we've been pretty busy. And my battery bank, bunch of group 29s and 27s. Comes up to the inverters here. There, solar charge controllers there. So I actually use both of them at the same time. They'll both input power without backfeeding to each other. My power, I know it looks crazy, but it's been working for 8 months now, almost a year. Been going for it. And but anyway, I got a little fan in there to keep my tanks the temperature of the house. A little back vent so it just circulates air through there. And wood stove, copper line, old radiator, circulates it around there, gets it above freezing. And then that just gets turned on with a valve down there underneath the boxes there. There's a washing machine. So yeah, so it's pretty good. But like I said, we're 100% off grid here. All the lights, all the plugs and everything on the walls. You see one there. There's a couple more on the other side. A couple outside. They're all powered by the inverters, and then all the lights are 12 volt. But they're just hooked to normal switches, so you got inside and outside light. And you can see my little tiny lights out there. They actually work pretty incredible at night. Light this thing up to where, yeah, you can absolutely walk around out here and blow snow, and I mean, you could even mill in the dark if you had to, just from these two lights, especially with snow on the ground. Come on, Rex. Other off-grid essential. Anyway, yeah, the whole power system for the house runs off of that. Even though power pole right there, and it goes over to my neighbor's place over there, and he's got a little cabin. But anyway, I wired up the 12 volt, these power lines that come across and go over to the trailer and feed the inverter inside the trailer. Do a lot of cooking and stuff in here. Got a wood stove in there, keeps it nice and toasty. Yeah, a big Ranger 9 there for all of our welding capabilities and needs. barrel of diesel, little tractor, sell some firewood. But we milled pretty much the whole house with the other homestead essential, a sawmill. This is not a crazy expensive one. It's one I built myself. So you can see I used trailer frame, some angle iron, and most of the parts from a Harbor Freight sawmill that you can buy for like 2 G's online. Deliveries probably as much as that, but they don't offer them up here in Alaska, so I had to bring it up with me from the lower 48. Anyway, so I built this down there, used it a couple times. I've had it before that on the original tracks about 5, 6, 7 years. But as you can see, it has milled a lot of lumber. Every joist, every truss, every post, every trim piece. Mainly cottonwood and spruce. Everything here was milled with that Harbor Freight sawmill. A little outhouse out here. Some of our other homestead essential is Hank. Bought it secondhand used. I'm mechanical, so I can fix most anything, so the older the better. And kind of side by side we bought broken, fixed it. I think I did a video on that. About the Rincon engine oil problems and transmission problems. But yeah, there's more videos to come. We're gonna do a lot out here. Been very busy getting logs in across the snow. Yes, we do log in the snow with a snowmobile and my little sled I made here that's taken a huge amount of punishment once again from lumber milled off the sawmill. Use a chainsaw to shape it, put a piece of metal on the front and a strap, or a piece of metal roofing on the bottom, and just like literally beat it together and drag it through the snow. It actually worked really good. We haul home all these logs on it. Sure, some up to 10 inches or so. And then we got a couple that I didn't get over the stop. They're back over there. I got to go pick up with the tractor. But oh, look at that, starting to come out. But yeah, more videos to come, and hopefully if you have any questions you can leave them in the comments. You want to see anything in particular, how something works or what we've done to it, how we got here, then feel free to ask away, let us know, and we'll be happy to tell you what we can.